The Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II is a family of single-seat, single-engine, all-weather stealth multi-role fighter aircraft made in the United States. Intended to perform air superiority and strike missions. The F-35 is also capable of providing electronic warfare and intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance. Lockheed Martin is the prime contractor for the F-35, with key partners Northrop Grumman and BAE Systems. The aircraft has three main variants: conventional takeoff and landing for the F-35A, CTOL, short takeoff and vertical landing for the F-35B, STOVL, and carrier-based F-35C, CV, CATOBAR. The aircraft is descended from the Lockheed Martin X-35, which in 2001 beat the Boeing X-32 to win the Joint Strike Fighter, JSF, program. Its construction was principally funded by the United States, with additional funding from NATO program partner countries and close U.S. allies, including the United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, Italy, Norway, Denmark, Netherlands, and Turkey, before release. Several other countries have ordered or are considering ordering the plane. The program has attracted a great deal of attention and criticism because of the program's unprecedented size, complexity, inflated costs, and severely delayed deliveries, with many technical flaws still being fixed. Acquisition strategy for concurrent production of aircraft while still deep development and testing lead to costly design changes and retrofits. The F-35B entered service with the U.S. Marine Corps in July 2015, followed by the U.S. Air Force F-35A in August 2016 and the U.S. Navy's F-35C in February 2019. The F-35 was first used in combat in 2018 by the Israeli Air Force. The U.S. plans to buy 2,456 F-35s by 2044, which will represent most of the U.S. Air Force, Navy, and Marine Corps manned tactical air power for decades. This aircraft is projected to be operational until 2070. Although several experimental designs have been developed since the 1960s, such as the failed Rockwell XFV-12, the F-35B is a supersonic STOVL stealth fighter. First operational. The single-engine F-35 resembles the twin-engine Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor, taking a number of design elements from it. The engine exhaust design was inspired by the General Dynamics Model 200, which was proposed for the 1972 supersonic VTOL combat requirements for sea control ships. Lockheed Martin has suggested that the F-35 could replace the USAF's F-15CD in the air superiority role and the F-15E Strike Eagle in the ground attack role. The company also stated that the F-35 is intended to have the second-best close and long-range air-to-air capabilities behind the F-22 Raptor, and that the F-35 has an advantage over the F-22 in fundamental flexibility and advanced sensor and information integration capabilities. Testifying before the House Appropriations Committee on March 25, 2009, Deputy Acquisitions for Assistant Secretary of the Air Force, Lieutenant General Mark D. Shackelford, states that the F-35 is designed to be America's premier surface-to-air missile killer, and is uniquely equipped for this mission with the processing power advanced, synthetic aperture radar integration techniques, and advanced target recognition. The Pratt & Whitney F-135 provides the main power to the F-35. An alternative engine, the General Electric Rolls-Royce F-136, was under development until it was scrapped by the manufacturer in December 2011 due to a lack of funding from the Pentagon. The F-135 and F-136 engines were not designed for supercruise. However, the F-35 can briefly fly at Mach 1.2 for 150 miles without using further burners. The F-135 is the second stealth against radar advanced combustion jet engine. Like the Pratt & Whitney F-119, which is originally, the F-135 had suffered from advanced combustion pressure pulsations or squeaks at low altitude and high speed. The F-35 has a maximum speed of over Mach 1.6. With a maximum takeoff weight of 60,000 pounds, 27,000 kilograms, the Lightning II is significantly heavier than the light fighters it replaces. The STOVL F-35B is equipped with the Rolls-Royce lift system designed by Lockheed Martin and developed by Rolls-Royce. This system is more similar to German VJ-101DE from the earlier STOVL Harrier jump jet and Rolls-Royce Pegasus engines. Lifting system consists of lifting fan, driving shaft, 2 roll piles, and a 3-bearing swivel module, 3BSM. The 3BSM is a thrust vector nozzle which allows the main engine exhaust to be turned downward at the tip aircraft. The lift fans are near the front of the fuselage and provide counterbalance thrust by means of 2 counter-turn flashes. It is powered by a low-pressure, LP, engine turbine via drive shaft and gearbox. Roll control during low-speed flight is achieved by diverts unheated engine bypass air via wing-mounted thrust nozzles called roll post. The F-35A is armed with the GAU-22A, a 4-barreled version of the 25mm GAU-12 equalizer gun. The gun is internally mounted with 182 rounds for the F-35A or in a pod externally with 220 rounds for the F-35B and F-35C. The gun pod has stealth features as well. 85 software that enables operational firing of the cannon expected to be installed in 2018. The F-35 has an external hardpoint for carrying missiles, bombs, and fuel tanks at the sacrifice of increasing the radar cross-section and thereby reducing stealth. These include 4 underwing pylons which can carry the AIM-120 AMRAAM BVR, AGM-158 Joint Air-to-Surface Standoff Missile, JASSM, guided bombs, and 2 pylons near the wingtips for the AIM-9X Sidewinder and AIM-132 ASRAAM Short-Range Air-to-Air Missiles, AAM. The F-35 has 2 internal weapons bays for a total of 4 weapon stations. 2 of them can carry air-to-ground missiles or bombs up to 2,000 pounds, 910 kilograms, each in models A and C, or air missiles or bombs of up to 1,000 pounds, 450 kilograms, each in models B. The other 2 stations are for weapons smaller than an air-to-air missile. The weapons bay can carry AIM-120 AMRAAM, AIM-132 ASRAAM, Combined Direct Attack Ammunition, JDAM, Paveway Bomb Series, Combined Standoff Weapon, JSOW, Brimstone, Spear 3 Anti-Tank Missile, and Cluster Munitions, Wind-Corrected Munitions Dispenser. The air-to-air missile payload of 8 AIM-120s and 2 AIM-9s can be carried using internal and external weapon stations. A configuration of 6 2,000-pound, 910 kilograms, bombs, 2 AIM-120 and 2 AIM-9 could also be arranged. The Terma AS, MMP, multi-mission pod can be used for different equipment and purposes different, such as electronic warfare, aerial reconnaissance, or rear-facing tactical radar. The British Ministry of Defence plans to launch the missile 3 Select Precision Effects at Range, Spear, capability from the internal bay of the F-35B, with 4 missiles housed per bay.